Howdy, partners. Welcome back to Straight Betting. Liam is a fucking lucky man. He's a Spurs fan, as you guys didn't know, and his Spurs just got De'Aaron Fox for like the three biggest scrubs on his team, and like a fucking like pick that they got from us for Dillingham, and pick that's a first that's not actually a first. So yeah, man, how are you doing, bro? I hope you're doing pretty good.
Yeah, really good. I mean, this is the first time in my lifetime, really, that Spurs have made a trade that's like of sort of any relevance since I've started following. So since like 2011, 2012, the only thing we've really ever done is the DeRozan Kawhi trade. That's the only time we've ever acquired a big player, and we were on the other side of that, so that was pretty shit. But this time, we were on the right side, and yeah, like the contract status of Fox just meant he fell into our lap. So not complaining about that at all.
Dude, you guys are so lucky, man. You guys are gonna be a problem. I'm telling. I'm as a Wolves fan, I
Oh,
am
yeah.
terrified of you guys that you guys are gonna straight up overtake us this year. And yeah, I mean, you guys got a good ass team. I don't know what Chris is gonna do. I wonder if you guys are done making moves or not. But the team looks great right now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm more looking towards like future, but this season we're going to be good, yeah, for sure. The thing with Fox this season is though, I think he's got like a broken finger or two broken fingers. So, and he said he's not going to get surgery till the off season.
Oh, okay.
So, um, his efficiency's been down since then, and I don't think that is maybe. I don't think it's going to change on his shooting and all that sort of stuff. So, but yeah, I mean, next season and beyond, look out.
Yeah. He's gonna have a couple rough shooting games to start, and like NBA Twitter is gonna be like, "Oh, he's washed. He's
Yeah,
washed." That's
for
just how
sure.
it goes. One last thing I want to touch on before we get into the recap. I mean, you guys have probably heard. Well, actually, Liam, also, do you want a quick good retweet? Did you retweet the?
I did.
Thing? Okay, bet. Okay, we're kind of filling up slow today. That's fine. Yeah, one last thing I wanted to get to before we, we give a recap and some picks out and a lotto. I just want to say, dude, I've had a lot of time to comprehend this like Luka AD stuff, and I just want to say I genuinely feel bad. Shoto, I have your banner up right now. I know you're a Mavs fan. I feel so bad for Mavs fans, man. The more I think about it, dude, it's like I see like these guys on Twitter, and they're like man, like even if we win like a championship, I'm gonna feel like empty because it's not with Luka. Like, dude, that's actually kind of facts because I was thinking about that, and I would feel like the same way if like the Wolves traded Ant for like Damian Lillard and like a first or some shit, or like I don't know, like a good guard who's like clearly doesn't got like a ton of time left, and like even if it like worked out in the short term, dude, like that shit wouldn't even like hit the same, bro. Like I feel so bad for Mavs fans the more I think about it, dude. Like this is so. I mean, their future is cooked. Their future, they just, um, maybe Luka turns out like Embiid. That's what they're betting on. They're betting on that Luka is gonna like end up being so out of shape so often that he's gonna get a chronic injury that and he's gonna end up being like Embiid. But unless that happens, bro, they fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, I feel bad for Mavs fans as well. Like, it's the most shocking thing about it was like usually with this shit, like for instance the Fox trade, you'll hear rumblings and that sort of stuff. Where
Mhm.
this one just came out of nowhere, which made it pretty shocking. But yeah, I do feel bad for the Mavs fans because they rightfully would feel like they've been sort of robbed of like good times watching sport. And for a lot of people, sports a l- like sport is what they enjoy doing in their off time from work, like they enjoy going home, cracking open a beer, watching their team play.
Mhm.
And they've actually been robbed of like a part of their like I don't know, like their life after work, like their freedom, because sports freedom for a lot of people because you get to, you get into it. And I sort of like was thinking to myself, it's sort of like if Wemby got traded tomorrow, and if that happened, I'd be like generally like really not like I'd be pretty sad,
I'd
probably.
cry
I'd be
if Ant
like
got
pretty
traded
pissed.
tomorrow. I'll say it. I don't give a shit. If Ant got traded for like Damian Lillard in a first, I'd cry. Like I'd be
Yeah, no, it'd
balling.
be fucking shocking. Like I feel really bad for him. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that just doesn't make sense. Like why not put him on the open market? And then the rebuttal to that was that they only wanted Davis. But if you put him on the open market, I don't know, say the Magic offer Paolo and a couple first, you go back to LA and be like, hey, they're offering this. We need this. And then instead of Davis, Max Christie and a first, you might get Davis, Reeves, and two first, you know? There's just a lot of stuff that just doesn't make any sense about it. But yeah, the thing that I think I just feel really bad for Mavs fans.
I do too. Like, dude, it's kind of like if you guys traded Wemby for Giannis and a first. Like, yeah, you got Giannis. Like, well, he's awesome, but like, what are we doing? You know?
And I think the shocking thing about it is there was no time to prepare for Mavs fans. So they were probably just, I don't know, eating dinner. And the next thing you know,
Yeah.
Luka Doncic got traded.
Like, it's not like he was
Just
disgruntled or anything. It's like,
no.
yeah,
I mentioned to you like the only reason that it would make sense is that if they had an inkling he wasn't going to resign, and then
they
they
didn't.
risk going into next season losing him for free, and the rumbling start, which means they'll actually get less because a player's going out of contract for free, and you'd lose him for free. That's the only thing. But the reports have come out said that he was really happy and was going to sign an extension. So it
Hmm.
just doesn't make sense because what they could have done is signed him to that contract and then traded him, and like that he'll have maximum value then. Because
Yeah.
for instance, think of Fox. The only reason we got Fox for a half-eaten packet of chips is because he was out of contract next season, and they knew he would they knew he was leaving, and each team knew he was leaving, so he wasn't worth much. And then you contrast that with Mikal Bridges going for like 5 first-round picks because he's on a long contract. So yeah, I just feel fucking really bad for Mavs fans. Like it just feels like it was all handled really poorly.
Hmm. Yeah. Completely agree. All right. Well, like I said, you guys have probably heard enough about, the Luca trade and, the Fox trade and stuff on your own time. So let's get into what the show is supposed to be, and that's straight betting. All right. Well, let's quick go over like last week. So, we started off
It was
absolutely
Collier.
terrible. Huh?
My last one was Collier. I gave out on the show. That one lost. He
Yeah.
went over with 30 seconds to go.
Yeah.
He scored like a basket and he shot like 70% from the field and 50% from three. Something fucking stupid.
Yeah. So, I mean, we started off with minus 2.8 units on Monday, then bounced back on Tuesday, 2.06, then had an absolute disaster on Wednesday, minus 4.17. But then, we ended it pretty good. Lost a little bit Thursday, then plus 2.9, plus zero point 0.8, and then plus 2 units. So we ended 17 and 15, and all the plays we lost were like very, very minimal juice. If you can look at this, it's like all this stuff.
Yeah.
So we actually, didn't lose money, which is good. But yeah. So through 2 weeks, 35 and 26 plus 6.44 units, 9% ROI. Could be better, but
Pretty good.
yeah,
Actually, very good.
in the green, 9% ROI, not terrible. It's a marathon, not a race. So yeah. All right. So Liam, you have two plays that you want to share with us today, and before we do so, I'm just going to give a quick shout out to Props Madness. Obviously, guys, this is what we use to research. Well, has basically every tool you can ask for it on it. It's an absolute must if you want to be betting seriously. And we have a code SB25. It gets you 25% off not only the first month, but every single month you're on the subscription, going from $20 to $15. So, like I said, guys, if you guys are interested in betting for yourself, obviously we show this tool off when we give out our plays and our reasonings. So if you guys are serious about wanting to make plays for yourself, I highly recommend checking this out. And of course, use SB25 for the discount. No reason to pay an extra $5 a month. So yeah. All right, Liam. What are you thinking for the first one?
Right. First up, we got betting. So this is a plus money one. So betting a flat 1.5 unit bet. So this is my max bet, and I haven't done one of these in like 2.5 months. So I hope this one doesn't lose. So it's in the Milwaukee OKC game, and a flat 1.5 units is Giannis over 5.5 assists. The reason I like this for 1.5 units is I bet to win unless it's plus money up to plus 125, and then I bet a flat amount. So 1.5 units on you can get it at Caesars or DraftKings plus 114 for over 5.5. That means that's the same for me as betting um 1 unit on a minus 150 play because
Mhm.
so you aren't laying too much, and I like the upside here. So uh I don't get this line at all. We know how OKC defends. We saw it in the in-season tournament where I was on the exact same prop. Uh, they don't have the size to deal with Giannis. So like on the catch, it's like instant shrinking the court, leaving shooters open. It's the way they defend well, not every high usage guy, but a lot of the high usage guys, especially the bigs like Giannis, because they can't deal with the lack of size that they have. So the in-season tournament, they didn't count potential assists because um, uh, I don't. I think it's because it didn't count as an actual game, the final. Like I
Or
don't. It didn't count towards the regular season,
they
so I think
probably
that's
didn't
why they
have.
didn't count it.
Sorry to interrupt. They probably didn't have the tracking systems set up at that Vegas court.
Probably, yeah, yeah. In Vegas, that's a good point. So, anyways, they didn't have the potential assist there. So, but I actually remember watching the game. I was like, because I had a little side bet. I like laddered it up as well for on my personal account, and I remember getting pissed at how many open threes that they were missing. So he got 10 assists, and I reckon his potential assists might have been like, I don't know, 18 to 20. Um, that won't change here. I'm like very confident that scheme won't change here because they just don't have the size, and they're very consistent with the way they defend. So Ty, put in 14 plus potential assists. Giannis this season.
Oh,
Green, isn't it?
yep, looks pretty good.
Yeah, I think he's gonna. I think he'll fly past 14 plus potential assists. So yeah, this line doesn't make much sense to me, and I love it for 1.5 units as well because it's plus money. I think it's a really good look.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, dude, just like you see people like playing like a some people will probably like sniped a overnight, 4.5 minus 150 or some shit. And I mean, you're risking the exact same thing, when it comes
Yeah,
to if you're flat staking. So yeah, I guess the one, I will say is like I kind of don't like the spot for the Bucks, just like on the second night of a back to back. OKC is like a team that likes to hold grudges. It's like they lost to the Cavs and like they lost to the Bucks in a big game, and the only thing I would be concerned about is a blowout. But um, yeah, I mean schematically, like it makes complete sense. Like we can go, yeah, they don't have an option to guard Giannis 1-on-1 like at all. So it's like second in isolation. Let's see, post up, but like yeah, it's just they're gonna double shit out of him. And if you said you were pissed at the conversion rate, you were watching it, he still ended with 10.
I remember being pissed, and
Yeah,
he ended with 10. But yeah, no. Yeah, blowout's always a chance, but even in a non-blowout, the way they do minutes, he plays 12 first,
yeah, oh
12 third, 6 third, so he'll get 30. So,
yeah, yeah.
um, yeah, I love this bet. I reckon it's awesome.
No, actually that's a good point too. So it's like 30 is basically his floor. So his minutes are super safe.
Yeah, I don't know if you'd ever find him below 30 unless it's like a massive, massive blowout,
Yeah, unless they're
or he
down
gets
like
in foul
50.
trouble first half, and then it's a blowout.
Okay. Yeah, no, this completely checks out. Do you have the balls to run back Ajax?
I looked at it and look at games. He's had 6 field goal attempts or more. I was actually looking at this before. Like, fuck, I forgot how bad this loss was.
He's only had it 2 games. Or
Guess which game I bet for him to get over 6.5 PRA.
yeah, that's brutal. Because he usually plays like 14 minutes, dude. And like you guessed it, and like he played 26 to guard Shea. Um,
Yeah,
yeah, that's brutal. Do you think? I mean, it makes sense, dude. It really does to run it back. Not even just for like the field goals, but like for the minutes. Like he's the only person to guard Shea.
yeah. No, I was very close to doing it. I wanted to wait till tomorrow, um, just in case. If Middleton was out and then they gave him like an 8.5 PRA line, I'd probably rather that because I think his minutes are a tad safer.
Yeah, for sure. That's true. Okay, yeah, first one, Giannis over 5.5 assists. I mean, I think that makes a ton of sense. Had 10 against OKC. We know how OKC is against players they can't guard, especially. Usually just against high usage players that they like. OKC realistically could just like play single coverage, I think, and play drop. But like they choose not to do that because I think they're just like they're comfortable flying around and wreaking havoc. So yeah, they love to double team, and they have no one to guard Giannis 1-on-1. So yeah, I like how you you bet it at first, and like we don't have the potentials, but you remember being mad about the conversion rate, and you still had 10. So
Yeah, I think I laddered it up to 10 or maybe 12 or something. And
yeah.
I think it might have been 12 because I remember after I was like, fuck's sake, I should have catch like the high ones.
Mm-hmm.
You ready for next play?
Yep.
All right, next up, we got in the Nuggets Pelicans game to win a unit. I've got Zion over 22.5 points. So you know this because I know you've bet on him, but his points per minute has gone up since he's been back. And a big reason for that is because they're playing him in like really short bursts.
Mm-hmm.
Do like 4 or 5 minutes, 2 3 minutes rest, 4 or 5 minutes, 2 3 minutes rest. And what I think that does, I think that allows him to play harder for the minutes he's on the floor.
Oh, for sure.
So since the Boston game, so he returned against Minnesota, then he was out for a little bit more, and then since the Boston game, he's been pretty consistent, bar like 1 or 2 games where he's missed. But in that stretch, they've been doing him like 4 5 minute rotations, and so since that Boston game, he's averaging 24.8 points per game in 26.1 minutes. So that equals 0.95 points per minute. I've got him at 26 minutes here, but um, he played 28 last game and then he missed one game with illness. So I don't know. Like his minutes aren't safe to be fair, but I feel like 26 should be the minimum. Reason I say that, look at that Charlotte game. And I remember watching this game. They got smashed and they kept him in during the fourth because I think they were trying to get him some minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And he played 26 there. Um, so I like that he's got like a 26 to 28 minute floor. So if he plays 26 minutes, he's averaging 24.8 points per game since the Boston game in the short spurt. So I'll be happy with that. Um, Usage is through the roof. So he's had 32% plus usage in 5 straight games. With a small sample size of I forgot how many minutes it was, but with DeJounte Murray off the court and Brandon Ingram off the court, he's got a usage rate of 41%, which is pretty crazy.
Oh yeah, no DeJounte. I forgot about no
This
DeJounte.
is yeah, he's always well, not always injured, but seems like he hasn't got a running it this season. But yeah, this is also like literally a dream matchup. He gets to go up against Jokic at the rim.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Yeah. Oh my
Denver
goodness.
allows the third most points in the paint. They're not going to be able to stop him. If he gets 2 feet in the paint, Jokic isn't contesting the shot. Yeah, I think there's like literally like dream spot for Zion.
Yeah. Yeah. No, Jokic. Honestly, dude, I remember watching the Philadelphia game. And I was like super close to like setting out a tweet like, dude, I get the Jokic is great, but like his like defense is like almost like a disrespect to the game at some points, dude. Like he has zero rim protection, no DeJounte. Like I said, the only variables here are coming off illness and altitude for someone who struggles with
Yeah.
like conditioning sometimes.
Mm.
But I mean, yeah, dude, like he really should be like at a point per minute, and if he played 26 in a blowout, yeah. I mean, this matchup is absurd. Like, yeah, he has Aaron Gordon. I guess is someone in theory who could match up good with him, but like it just doesn't matter. Like, just there's not like Aaron Gordon isn't going to block his shot. Maybe he can like make him work a little bit. Aaron Gordon's not going to block his shot.
Yeah.
And there's going to be no weak side rim protection whatsoever.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah,
I mean, Jokic doesn't actually try block
yeah,
shots either. Like,
hmm
so yeah, if Zion gets 2 feet in the paint, he's
it's a
probably
bug.
finishing probably like 70% of the time.
hmm
And yeah, he'll get a shit ton of volume. Plus Murray out as well now. So
Oh, Jamal.
that pardon?
Jamal
No,
Murray's up.
DJ.
Oh, okay, yeah, DJ, yeah. Yeah, and he was good for 18 pull-up mid-ranges. Yeah.
Yeah, it
Okay.
was, unfortunately.
This makes a ton of sense, dude. I mean, just like the matchup is perfect. Okay. Sweet. So yeah, two plays, two really good matchups, and two really good numbers. I think you got. Sweet. All right. Is it lotto time?
Should we do some comments before Lotto? Because there's a lot of them, and I feel like some people might.
Yeah, sure. We can, and maybe the comments can help us build. So sweet. All right. Tyler said, "What's good? What's good, Tyler? Solid locks yesterday. Hell yeah, dude.
Good stuff,
Nico,
Ty.
Nico deserves jail time. Yeah, yeah. Shout out, he does. It's a, he's mentally abusing Mavericks fans. Recent shade threes. Okay, we'll get that in a little bit. I want to just get to like the, Andrew, what's going on? Hope you're doing good.
Andrew?
Mavs have a three-headed monster. Download how they messed Lakers, or how they messed Lakers. Made that. Yeah, Lakers' future, man. They were looking so bad for their future, and they have like no cap space, or they're gonna have so much cap space too, especially once LeBron retires, man. It's gonna be they're gonna be
There's
able
going
to
to be
make
someone wanting to come play with Luca
in
in
LA.
LA.
Yeah, J-Main, how we doing? Yeah, Duran played awesome, man. I think he just went off in rebounds, points, assists, like PRA assist. Like I think literally every single one of his lines, would have got home super easy yesterday. They didn't want to give Luka 70 million a year. Yeah, I don't know why though. It's like that's what you got to do when you have like a top 3 player in the league.
And they theoretically could have done that and then traded him for more value. But
Yeah,
yeah, it doesn't make much sense.
Luka was the Mavs. Yeah, he 100% was the Mavs, and that's why the fans are going through it. Khan, good morning. Hope everything's going good. Let's see. Davis gets to play his normal position, power forward. Yeah, I mean, hey, I'm not saying anything about the Mavs have a really good team, man, but the fans are going to be disengaged 100%. It's going to take a little bit of time. Lively's still out. Kyrie, who knows what Kyrie's thinking, guys? I mean, I think that Nico should have kept into consideration. Kyrie's great. He's a perfect player to have on your team when everything's going good and he's happy. But when everything isn't going good and Kyrie isn't happy, he's not a great player to have on your team. So that's another
What I'll
variable
say though, that like clearly Mavs are thinking for the next 2-3 years.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like they've sort of built this team to combat the Thunder
Yeah.
because like you beat Thunder with size,
Mm-hmm.
and so that makes sense from that point of view. But yeah, fuck, you gave
Yeah.
away your future. Like you had a generational player, and like I think it's bizarre to be honest.
Yeah. Like I think the team got worse overall. In my opinion, the Mavericks got worse overall, but they're still really, really good. Maybe it's only slightly worse. And yeah, no, that's actually really true. I think they are probably better set up to beat the
I
Thunder
think they're a
now.
much better matchup against OKC now.
Yeah, which is definitely fair. So now full circle. Are people mad at LeBron and KD for leaving when players get traded? You leave. But it's when the players get traded, it's a business decision. But you leave, you're not loyal. You running. I find that take so hilarious. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you got to
It's a
do
bit
it. It is a
different though
business.
because Doncic got traded
Yeah. Also,
and
dude, this
didn't
is
want to get traded.
J-Man, this is like such an anomaly. Like this shit, like is like this is literally the most crazy trade of all time. So at least, yeah, I mean that I can remember for sure. I'm also 22, so maybe I'm missing some old head shit. But Giannis on what odds? What? Yeah, the odds were like plus 114 at DraftKings
You
right
can
now.
get it was plus money virtually everywhere when
Yeah,
I bet it.
yeah. Let me quick go check that out. What did you give it out to your premium
I
at?
think plus 112 at Caesars.
Okay, so yeah, plus 114 at DraftKings, plus 112 at Caesars, plus 110 at ESPN Bet. So
Plus 120 at Ladbrokes.
yeah,
Lads.
and then even like
Worst book ever.
minus 104, minus 107 seems fine too. Jalen Williams probable. Yep. Good luck. Greek cashes 6 out of the last 7 versus OKC. J-Main. Hey, I think you said that last time. You got to remember OKC, completely different team. So like historical head-to-head data, I just think is pretty irrelevant. But Liam had a great reasoning behind this. But yeah, I would not be using historical head-to-head data versus OKC. just given that they're a completely different team from like statistics of the last 7 sample you might be looking at is probably from when like they were tanking and stuff. Let's see. Okay, what's up, Mick? Okay, cool. Let's get into the questions. Ricochet threes. I said Ricochet right. Let's go, baby. So we bet it. We bet the threes in a lotto when they're going up against a team that allowed a ton of corner threes. Looks like the Pistons do give up a fair bit. I can go to the team shooting
Are we
dashboard.
lottoing?
No, this is just a question.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Corner threes. Let's see. Where's Detroit? Detroit, gives up a fair bit. Let's see. It's only we got this at like plus 190 like 2 games ago. Oh, it's plus 110. Got up 3, got up 6, or got up 5, got up 6. Played 29 mins, bogey, and it looks like maybe they're kind of starting to lean into the Ricochet minutes. I would assume. That would make sense. Because I know, yeah, he was on a minute restriction. He missed a fair bit of time. I guess like we could do like a filter, 25 plus mins or something. Yeah, not great. I think that it kind of lost some of the value, to be honest. If I'm going to be honest with you, Liam, do you have a take on Ricochet threes?
I like that it. Wait, what? 1.5. I don't hate it at plus money, but it was like plus 180 3 games ago.
Yeah, a little bit mentally blocked by their Pistons. Been giving up a decent amount of corner threes, but yeah, it's also Ricochet. I feel like he's probably pretty hit or miss when it comes to threes. I like that you are getting plus money, but yeah, I think that the market's kind of corrected and it's fairly priced, in my opinion.
For sure.
Sabonis, yeah, J-Man. I like this. Not gonna lie.
That's a good bet. I was looking at it.
This is someone that Rudy struggles with immensely. 24, 23, and 27 against the Wolves this year. Yeah, Sabonis is just super physical with Rudy, and Rudy really struggles against like those people who can, put a shoulder into him, move him off his spot, and get up a shot. That's literally how Sabonis scores basically every bucket down low. He puts a shoulder into you. If you're super physical, he's going to struggle with that. But if he can move you a little bit, then it's a good matchup. And I mean, no De'Aaron Fox, no Zach LaVine.
Also, sneaky thing. Sabonis and Monk have really good chemistry in the pick and roll. So increased Monk pick and roll reps works. It's good for Sabonis.
With Monk, without Fox. Yeah, with Monk, without Fox, 22 points in a blowout, only played 30 minutes. Sabonis honestly usually plays like 36, 38 minutes. He played 50 minutes against the Heat. Wow. Heat are a tough matchup, though.
Yeah.
Let's see. He had 21. Then he had 23 against Boston. Did shoot really well. But Boston's also been really good at limiting points in the paint as of recent. This game was pretty recently. Yeah, no, I think this is a really good look, honestly, J-Man. Liam, what do you think about Amen rebounds and assists?
Amon-Ra, St. Brown.
Yeah, it actually looks like that.
Yeah, no Freddie. I actually honestly didn't look too much into this because there's a fair bit in this game to go under the bridge. I know Sengun's questionable. That changes a lot.
Yeah.
And OG is questionable and Josh Hart's questionable.
I feel like there's no way OG plays. Not gonna lie. It looked like I just saw a video of him getting hurt. It looked like some like non-contact stuff, and like what did OG play? Like he like left when you leave pretty early, and that was on Saturday. Now you have to turn around and play Monday. Like he only played 17 minutes, dude. When you leave that early and then come back with like a soft tissue something. Do you remember what the injury was?
I think it was just a foot sprain. So
that seems somewhat serious,
Yeah, I don't think it's soft tissue though. Which
yeah, no,
but maybe
That's it. That's not how. Yeah, no, you're right there. Let's see. So Amon, I don't really think I could be wrong, but if we go to the Rockets, I just want to see if he actually gets an assist boost without Fred, because Fred really doesn't play on ball a ton anymore. Let's see.
Which is
Okay,
good.
yeah, which is good. Let Jalen Green and Amon get those reps. Sengun. Let's see. So Amon Thompson overall 3.36 assists per 36. We take Fred VanVleet off the court. And Amon is okay, so he's now at 4.24. That's pretty significant. That's like almost a full assist. Yeah, I mean, usually in this
The
game,
thing is though, the thing is with that is look at that data and then add in Sengun, who he'll share a shit ton of minutes with. I'm not sure what it'll be. I assume it'll drop a lot though.
yep, then it goes right back to 3.42.
So it's like normal.
Yeah, let's see. Well,
And
let's
then
see.
if you added in Jalen Green as well, I assume it'd go even lower.
Let me quick see if Sengun misses though. Sengun misses though, then you're getting some pretty good value.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's like risky. I personally lean over. It's like this also should be like a prime minute spot. He's been playing like 41, and if this game, like I said, if in the Garden, they're gonna need Amon to play 40 minutes if it's close. I would assume.
I actually lean Sengun plays here
Yeah, me too.
because Jock Landale's questionable. I know that doesn't mean a lot, but what it does mean is if he's out, then Steven Adams is your only big, and you got to combat with Cat. And Sengun's his injury is like a left calf contusion, so it's nothing serious.
Yeah, and they played the Nets. I'm sure that they thought they had a free win, and they're just like, okay, LP, we're gonna be cautious with you.
Mhm.
One thing I will say, if you watch that Lakers game, I think the Nets went, or not the Lakers went a ton of small ball on Cat. And from watching Cat for all these years, I'll tell you, going small against Cat when you have like a Dorian Finney-Smith or a Tari Eason, someone who's super physical but like and strong enough to combat, Cat. That's like a nightmare for Cat because he can't get his like Cat's so bad, or he's not bad, but he really struggles against like because his Cat's main advantage is you're big, you gotta come out and guard him, but then he can like pump fake and just drive by you. Uh, but I think Tari Eason is going to be very crucial to guarding Cat here, and I think that's a really bad matchup for Cat. I know we kind of got off topic a little bit, but just thought I'd throw it out there.
I agree completely.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, Brook Lopez threes against OKC.
I like it a lot. What I was waiting for is I want to make sure Portis is out, and if Portis is out and the price is like minus 110 or better, I'll
Yeah.
play it.
Yep. Good.
Because what I'm worried is they could go a bit smaller,
Mm-hmm.
and that would cut Lopez minutes.
Yeah.
Like for instance, today, what did he play today? There's random games where he'll play like 20 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
which
All of those are with Portis
um
though.
yeah, which is why I want to make sure Portis is out.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I like that
So,
too.
yeah,
There's going to be a lot of spot up looks created by the doubles on Giannis,
yeah, for sure.
and got up 3 or got up 6 against OKC last game. So yeah, for sure, that's a good one. Let's see, Brunson points, and then I think this is going to be the last one we do, and then we start the lotto, and then we can get back to the rest of them. Yeah, Jalen Brunson
I
against.
like Bronson points. Last game they were in like a deep drop against him. Only thing that concerns me is do they stick to it? It's guessing a little bit, but if he's in a deep drop, he'll get 20 to 25 shots.
Mm-hmm.
Which is what happened last time. But yeah, like I bet a um over on Kyrie against Houston, like maybe 3 weeks ago now,
Mm-hmm.
and they blitzed the shit out of him, and which isn't what they usually do. So I've sort of stayed away from like pick and roll reads with Houston just because like you actually don't know. Like there's every once in a while they do that sort of stuff. I assume they
Don't.
actually might do it here, to be honest. It just depends
I
on the lineup.
I think that they don't. I think the supporting cast is too good for the Knicks. in my opinion.
Well, what actually worries me if Houston goes small, that's bad for Brunson, which I think could happen.
Why? Why do you think that's bad?
Switches much. I'd much rather Brunson playing as a drop than a switch against like a Tari Eason or a Armin Thompson defending him as well.
I think I disagree from a volume perspective. If it's like switches, then like then like Macau, I don't like. I think the switches is bad for Cat, and it's bad for Josh, and it's because he's not going to get in. Like switches don't really create advantages for other guys. It forces them just to isolate and stuff. And like yeah, maybe the shot quality might not be great, but I think like the volume could be good.
I agree, but the problem I have there is I watched the tape of the last game and he struggled bad against Armin.
Yeah,
And
but still got there
like
with volume, right? Shot 38% and went over.
yeah. Yeah, he got there with volume, but which is why I'm worried like did Houston win that game? No,
Yep.
yeah, they did. So yeah, I mean, I like it as a look. I wish the number was like 23.5, but
Hmm. Yeah.
um the
it,
slight risk they change it up.
it feels like it's baked in a little bit already because Brunson usually doesn't even
Yeah.
have like 25 and a half lines, if I'm mistaken, with Cat playing, especially against like a team that's like really good at defense. Like I would maybe this opened at 24 and a half and it got sniped, but um, yeah, I kind of agree with like the numbers not the best. So okay, lotto time.
Okay. I've already got one ready, so we'll just need to pick one more leg.
Okay, you want to screen share?
Yeah. You got it?
Yep, Giannis 7 assists, perfect. I like that. Um, so we could go to if we so Naz Reid, I kind of think he doesn't play, or I think he might not be effective, dude. He has like a really messed up, like, dude. All these finger issues are like they're tough to score with, And that's what Naz Reid hurt. He actually
Bet on
re-injured.
him
He was
when
playing
he
with like kind
fucking
of a
did
bum
that.
finger. Yeah, and like Naz didn't come back. That shit must have been pretty bad. They absolutely needed him. Jaden McDaniels, man, like really, bro. We're giving 13 and a half lines for Jaden. But Ant's going to be getting blitzed at will. Sabonis is going to be at the level
Is
every
Ant
single
going to
time.
play? Because he's questionable.
Yeah, I would assume. I think like yes, illness. Maybe he probably was actually sick, but also I kind of think that they just wanted to get him like his first rest game. Let the young guys
Yeah.
rock against Washington, which completely backfired. um,
Yeah,
so
that's a tough L.
yeah,
That is a tough L. What about
Mike
like a
Mike Conley 3 threes.
um? What about like a? Do you know what I was looking pretty heavily into Micic. Um, his numbers sort of low, but his minutes have been a bit weird.
He got hurt last game. I was on him. It's
Yeah,
over.
but he wasn't actually tracking. Wait, do you know when he got hurt?
Like the third quarter early.
Third quarter? Okay, yeah, because he only played like he played barely any minutes in the first half, and I'm pretty sure he didn't get injured in the first half.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. What about like a Nick Smith alt? He's kind of hit or miss, but 12 and like, dude, like
Hit or
he's a
miss is a
chucker.
fucking understatement for Nick Smith.
No, dude, like he's a chucker, bro, and like he could easily like Washington stinks, dude. Like, and I know.
Nick Smith 15.
What
I
is
don't know
Nick?
if the price will be good. Plus 145. Not great.
Yeah. What about 20?
Plus 450. I don't.
Are
I
you
don't
out
think
on
he's
that?
scoring 20.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
He is like. I feel like if you're someone who bets hoping your player shoots his normal percentages, I feel like Nick Smith is never at 40%. He's always at 20% or 60%.
Yeah, that's why
He's
he's a good
never in like.
alt guy.
Yeah, he's a good old guy, but I mean, I don't think he scored 20 in a single game. So
What about Miles Bridges 10 plus?
what did that put it to? That gives us 3 cents. Um, Spurs, how are my boys going? How long does it take for a player to play? By the way, Steph Castle in this game is going to be a great look.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, for sure. Oh, the Memphis.
They guard him with Edie. Well, they guard him with Edie both games last time.
Yeah.
Kings, no,
Yeah.
Pacers, Utah.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Anything in here?
Oh, Halliburton, like, oh, what's Halliburton double double?
It won't be very good. I'll look though. Plus 155. That's not bad.
I like that.
I like it as well.
Okay, and then should we find? Okay. Should we water something down for the third leg?
Yeah, we should. Like a
Durant
like
20.
a who?
Durant 20.
Fuck.
Just see what it is. That's super safe.
Is it?
Hell yeah. Look at Durant 20.
Plus 9. Those are terrible odds, I think. Minus 400 to score 20. I
Yeah.
feel like I'm calling our shot.
Bro. I mean, look at this hit rate though. In games that he doesn't get hurt, like 95%.
What about something like Zion 20?
Ant 5 assists? Do you trust
And
Ant to
will Ant
make
play for sure?
I don't know. Yeah, it's probably like a little. What about Conley to hit 2 threes? I really like Conley to hit 2 threes. I might just bet it straight up. That's not a bet.
I reckon every time we do a lotto when Wolves are playing, there's always a Wolves suggestion that sneaks its way in.
Dude, that's like what I'm like comfortable with, you know.
You can't even bet Mike Conley on
But
365.
nice. That's awesome.
The trade guy is definitely not playing tomorrow.
I would assume so. I mean, well, probably not. I guess they don't know if Fox is going to play because, or else I'd assume that they'd have props listed for the Spurs. So I clearly don't. He might be questionable. We could go to
Memphis. How far? I don't know American geography well. Is Memphis and Sacramento close?
Tennessee. No, not really. Tennessee and Cali. Not really.
Damn it! I want to play. What if we go like a Jokic against a Jokic assist?
What's actually Brunson 20 probably.
Terrible odds. It's terrible odds.
Yeah.
Jesus.
We don't need something crazy, but we just need something like safe, you know.
I wish every bet I made was safe.
Who's like a consistent player on a team that won't get blown out? Fuck. I wish that KD 20 was like would get it up over the hump. That's lame that it doesn't.
I know. What about Mark Williams against the Wizards?
Like a double double.
I reckon they'd be paying fuck all. Let me take a look.
Yeah, his rebounds are
I
like
reckon that might be like bad. Double double minus 350 pretty much.
Jeez. Great.
What about like 15 points?
He had 20 against Denver. Yeah, I mean,
That's not good odds.
what's Jaden McDaniels 10 points? This is kind of
If you think Ant's gonna play
yeah, Jaden's not safe. Okay, I don't even know why I'm suggesting Jaden. Like I've watched
well, I'm gonna say that's a terrible call suggesting the bet.
Yeah.
Jaden McDaniels for a safe play. If there were Spurs props, I'd be able to come through with something, but
What about
let's put it to the viewers. Monk assists That's not bad, but I don't like it against the Wolves. Daniels 20 plus. Dyson? I don't think that's super safe. That's a good like lotto piece.
Dude, what about hold up, let me quick look at something. What about Aaron Gordon 10 points? His minutes got to be super safe here. And Pelicans allow the fourth most points in the restricted area last 15.
Yep. Lock it in. Oh, it's not going to be enough.
Fuck, bro. Are you kidding me? You got to be shitting me, buddy. How does that not get us there? Dude, we're getting cooked right now. No Russell West. Okay, there's no Russell Westbrook. I think MPJ's minutes are super safe. What's MPJ 15 plus? Shot. I mean, he played 41 minutes last game. Yes, I guess Peyton Watson was out, so that's kind of actually.
Hayden Watson's out again.
Oh, dude, MPJ's safe, bro. So MPJ played 41 minutes, dude. I mean,
Yeah. I was on him last game. Hornets kept it close, which was handy.
he had 15 last game, bro. He had 15 last game, and he shot 0 for 6 for 3. Did not make a bucket.
There we go. Hang on, get rid of Aaron Gordon. There's the lotto. Plus 1,095. Yeah.
Let me quick do MPJ with so MPJ with 28 plus minutes, 29 out of 33, 30 plus minutes. I guess same hit rate, or 30 out of 35. Well, do the Pelicans allow a ton of? Yeah, they allow a ton of stuff in the restricted area. This is probably like a Jokic troll spot against a shitty team at home, which is always good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's do it. Are you placed already? All right, sweet. Let me quick get the banner going. Okay. Giannis.
Beauty. Let me read some of the more comments. Damn, there's a lot. They didn't want to give Luca 70 million a year. I think you read that. I don't know.
Yeah, I did. Let's see. The last one I did was Brunson. Oh yeah. So Tyler said MPJ. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. I'll probably actually play.
I like it.
Oh, 26 and a half. Damn, they kind of.
Yeah, that's why I was put off.
Wasn't it like 20? Dude, I got his PR at 20 and a half like two games ago. I guess 30 plus minutes, Jokic and Murray. Pelicans are really bad in transition, which is good for MPJ. Oh, Christian Brown might be sneaky. Christian Brown was like pissing me off, bro, last game. I had Jokic over 12 and a half rebounds, and Christian Brown kept on getting like every single rebound. He had like 11. I was like, what the hell is going on? Who's Christian Brown going to guard? CJ McCollum. Christian Brown stuff might be a little interesting. He played 38 minutes. I mean, guys, Denver's like gonna. Mike Malone like hates losing like regular season games. Aaron Gordon was on a back-to-back, so he only played 30 minutes. But I think Aaron Gordon actually might be pretty safe, for minutes at least. And he's gonna be guarding. Need him to guard Zion at the bare minimum. But maybe Aaron Gordon just someone that they want to manage because he's been kind of injury prone. MPJ PRA though, I guess I do lean over, but like I will say that you're definitely paying. The market definitely adjusted from where it was. Let's see, so over in 18 out of 37. So yeah, do you have a take on this?
Lean over, but like you said, the number has adjusted itself. Plus, a fair blowout opportunity here.
Yeah. Catch and shoot frequency, Pelicans last 15. So Pelicans have actually kind of switched up their scheme a little bit. They used to be a big spot up funnel. One thing I do, catch and shoot frequency is kind of down. I know that their pull up, if you go to like pull ups, I think they're allowing the highest pull up frequency last 15 games. So maybe some Jamal Murray stuff could be interesting. But yeah, I think it's probably stay away, but it's like a lean over. DeRozan opened at 24 and a half, really. Jeez, dude. DeMar, we're definitely going to guard DeMar like in single coverage, like 100%. So he played So I think this is a massive blowout. And I know Monk. I was on Monk's under here, and Monk went off. Sabonis went off. Then he had 30 against the Heat. He did play 47 minutes. Then 40 against Boston. He took 26 shots. We could just thing is like Monk and Sabonis have played pretty much all year, and I hate doing because if you do it on like you get a worse sample size, and also like DeRozan's gonna get minutes with those guys off the court, you know. So I'll just take Fox off. DeMar with Fox off is around 23.73 per 36. Shooting really bad in this sample too. You know, I'd assume that he's better in this. I mean, this is really bad, bro. Do you get DeMar?
I
If
actually
DeMar,
don't know. I think he might like if he's got a good defender on him, like if McDaniels is guarding him and contesting each shot well from the mid range,
yeah,
I don't think he's a 50% shooter from the mid range. And if you're not a threes guy, which he's not, and you're only twos, you're going at less than a point per. Yeah, you're going at less than a point per shot.
yeah,
If
yeah.
that's
That's good.
happened,
I can guarantee you that the Wolves are completely fine with him. You know, mid range shooting to death though, shooting them.
all teams are fine with it.
Yeah. So DeMar, yeah, this feels fairly priced, honestly. Yeah, J man, I think this is fairly priced. Durant or Booker, yeah, Portland, yeah. Durant or Booker
All
under,
and switch everything.
yeah. Except for when Klingon's in.
Yeah, he's in drop because he can't move his feet.
So let's check the potentials. Yeah, this is a sharp look. Booker had 3 potentials last game, but he just got like
So the
super
only thing you
lucky.
wonder is do they switch it up because he torched them?
No, because they lost by 19. The Suns did.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Actually, did you get to the line a lot? I feel like I remember watching a bit and he was just going to fucking free throw line all the time.
Yep, he was. 14 free throws.
Jesus.
So Booker's, I think I know Liam does this a few times, but like a Booker 25 plus points and under 7.5 assists would be like a super smart bet.
That's a good one when you can nail the coverage.
Yep. Yeah, dude, Michael, this is super, super sharp. Honestly, shout out to you, bro.
Shout out Michael L.
I like Booker under 6.5 assists, man. You can get one. The best price is at FanDuel too. I would probably like this like at the minus 135s too, though. I mean, Booker's not going to be passing the rock if he gets a switch. Like he's a scorer. You know, he completely
Yeah.
fluked into his assist. Durant will definitely not pass the ball on a switch, like 100%. Because he'll just take them. These guys just like take the mid range. You know, like it's not like they're like blowing by people and kicking out. But Durant stuff is super juiced. I mean, what's Durant's rebounds at? 5.5. Wow. I was gonna say maybe RA under, but it's at 9.5. I don't like that number. Yeah, this is super sharp. And Michael, I probably actually might end up playing this. Yeah, this is my first play. Screw it.
Shout out Michael L.
Yeah, shout out to you, Michael. Michael,
I'll read the comments while you do this.
hold up. I want to quick say something. Michael, if you shoot me a DM on Twitter at Tyvan Klinger, I'll give you a free month on to my Discord. Michael, my Twitter is at Tyvan Klinger, TYVANKLINGER. So if you shoot me a DM on Twitter, I'll give you some free Discord stuff because this is honestly, you kind of just blew me away with how sharp this was, and I think it's really cool when people do that.
J Main 34 said, I got Zion 2 over that lol. Also like Joker over 26.5 cash cow right now. Uh only thing I'd say about Joker in some of these, like one, the spread's big, so chance he misses mins. Also, some of these games he doesn't really try when they're up by a shit ton. So that's the only worry. But yeah, I mean, if he wanted to, he could score whenever he wants. Uh, Book over points assists. I'm blindly taking that, whatever the number is. While Ty has and Michael L. I think points correlate over with assist under. So points plus assist probably not the best there. Just take points or assist under. And Suns to win system play. Have they won more games than they've lost this year? I don't know if that's been a good system play. Anyways, Khan, can you check Zion's on-off assist potentials without DeJounte? I'll check for you, but I don't know if the sample size would be very big. Hang on. So like take these numbers with a grain of salt, whatever they are, because obviously small sample size, you can't exclusively say this is happening, so that this is going to happen until. Oh, fuck, hang on, I pressed the wrong thing. So Zion on the court with no DeJounte. I'll say Brandon Ingram as well because he takes ball handling duties. Where is it? Okay. So Murray off, Ingram off. Zion goes to 7.1 assists per 36 from 6.3. So yeah, there's 0.8 assists per game per 36, little spike, which is good. And you got a sample size of 152 minutes, which isn't bad, but also not a lot.
Okay, sweet.
Okay, man. Got to take Aiden PR versus Nick Richards, 24 and 7, 26 and 19, 16 and 16, 15 and 15. He's still got revenge versus Suns. I wish Aiden had that dog in him. But yeah, it's a good look.
Yeah, Aiden's been playing really good.
Yeah, he's been trying, which is important.
Leon, yeah, Liam's on Zion's points. Yeah, I don't know. 30. It was higher with Murray, and no Murray's gonna give him way more usage and take away like a lot of shots. So yep, Leon. I think that this is very valid as well. I will say Denver's a really good rebounding team, so that's one thing. Maybe PA might be the better look, but
he'll be guarding Aaron Gordon though in dunker spot. So
yeah, yep. Mark Cannon 5.5 rebounds versus Indy. Let's see. So do the Jazz have a clean slate on the injury report? From what you can tell? Yeah, they do. So looks like they're trying to win. Played 33 minutes against Orlando in a close game. 31 in a blowout against the Wolves. Then 35 the game before that. 36, 32, 30. So he's always getting like his 30 minutes, which is good. We could go like mins and do like 28 plus because that seems like a floor. I don't hate it. Let's see the matchup. Miles Turner pick and pop. So Walker Kessler, is going to have to be. Miles Turner does a lot of stuff around the perimeter. So, I think that could maybe be beneficial. John Collins probably guards Siakam. Let's see. So he's probably going to guard like a Neesmith or Mathurin. Something like that. I don't know if that's great. I think I lean over on this one, though. He's averaging 6.5 in rebounds in the sample. Yeah. Do you have a take, Liam?
It seems low for Markman if he's playing big minutes.
Yeah, I agree. Cash cow alert, Van Vliet under PRA. Is Van Vliet's out, right?
He's out.
Yeah, he's out.
Not playing.
Dude, I thought OG blew out his Achilles. Yeah, season would have been done. Dude, that would suck ass. This will be this is actually 100% a game that Cat's gonna get in foul trouble. If Tari Easton guards him, they go small, dude. Is a Wolves fan, bro. That's how he gets like 2 offensive fouls a game when teams go small against him by just like offensive fouls and shit. So yeah, no, I actually kind of completely agree. And Sengun, if Sengun plays, and because they could go small and put Sengun on Josh Hart, put Tari on Cat or something. Yeah, I actually kind of agree with this. Giannis rebounds and assists. Oh yeah, for sure. I could see it. I would say I think that assist could still get there in a blowout. This one would be a little more dicey if it happens to be a blowout, in my opinion. But yeah, do you like? Obviously, you like assists more because you played it, but
if I knew the game was close, I'd love that angle. But there's actually a correlation: less rebounds and a blowout, because it means the other team's scoring a lot of points, which means there are less rebound chances.
Yep. Okay. Well, we've been live for an hour. Liam, it's late. He's in Australia. It's bedtime over there. He's staying up super late for us. So I think that's about to do it. I'm going to quick recap the show. Liam, first play, Giannis over 5.5 assists, plus 112 Caesars for 1.5 units. Zion over 22.5 points, which was widely available. So I don't remember the exact price, but just make sure to shop around for that. Do you remember the price?
Everywhere. Minus. I posted it at minus. Hang on, I'll go on Props Madness. You can get that right now at, where's the game? Minus 115 DraftKings 365, minus 121 Caesars. Already up to 23.5 on FanDuel, which is a bit of a sharper book.
Okay, yep. And then I gave out Giannis 7, or not I gave out. Me and Liam made the parlay. Giannis 7+ assists, Hallie double, MPJ 15+ points. Do you want to just quick get the odds on that?
Plus 1,098. I'll send that to you as well once it's over.
Okay, sweet. And then the final one that I gave out on stream was Booker under 6.5 assists. Shout out Michael.
Michael L. Shout out to Michael L.
FanDuel. Honestly, guys, I if you want to pivot to like 10.5 rebounds and assists to save juice, if because this FanDuel line probably will move. But I do kind of like the assist to like minus 135. If I'm going to be honest, I think this is a really, really good bet, man. Like he got insanely lucky last game to have 5 assists. Probably should have had like 3 or 2, because I know sometimes those potentials don't get registered. But yeah. All right, cool. Be back in about an hour with JJ. So yeah, Liam, appreciate having you on here. Good shit. We think we got a good lotto for sure. And is there anything you want to say before you head
out? Hope everyone has a good day, and I hope everyone wins their bets.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, see you guys in a bit.